I have been feeling quite down because I've been in Nazaré for the past 2 months already, and didn't have the jet ski registered yet, and it took ages for it to happen. And I only could watch the waves. I couldn't be in the water like practicing and training. So it's been bringing me quite down, but that's life, I guess. Now everything is registered and ready to go, so I'm going every day. We just made it to Nazaré, finally, after many weeks of getting all the paperwork for the jet ski figured out. Now everything is finally water legal in Portugal, because I had a lot of problems with the bureaucracy. Sadly though, we missed quite a few good swells already of the season, especially in November and December, and now, beginning of January, it's looking really flat, so it's quite tough because this has literally been the entire summer preparing for this moment, and now it's flat. So we were planning to do some proper tow training in Nazaré. The first day we wanted to be on a little bit of a smaller day, because it's the first time I was training with Lena. She's the first female big wave surfer from Germany. We didn't know each other yet, so we wanted to kind of feel the vibe, see how it goes with how everything works in the water. And so we went out on a really basically flat day, just to do some basic rescue practice and just tow a bit without even worrying about any waves, which was super fun because it was basically flat, just sunny weather, nice chill vibes, no need for any scary actions or breaking jet skis, because it was also our first time driving properly a jet ski in waves, even though there was no waves in the first day. But that was a good fun first session. We did quite a lot of rescue drills with pickups and trying to be quicker and see what works the best for us. If it's just with one hand picking up the surfer and pulling the surfer on the back, or getting the sled so you can pull yourself up. So we were doing a lot of drills like that all day. So then the next day we actually also went out again. It was slightly bigger, but the waves were basically still not existing because the sandbank wasn't formed properly, so the waves would build up, but then they wouldn't break, so you couldn't really surf until there was a shore break, because there were every now and then there was a set that was a little bit bigger. We still could have the kind of the training with waves without being in waves, if you know what I mean. And so we were just doing more drills the day before, getting more used to the jet ski, getting used to how we surf or tow or drive, just getting used to the water. were planning to see when we were gonna go out next. We wanted to actually like be more in like proper waves, not being in flat waters anymore. We tried once to go out and it was a little bit more stormy and was so choppy and the waves were really bad, so we just turned around and went back to the marina. And then we were looking on the forecast and then there was a big storm coming, which was 25-30 meter waves forecast. So obviously in those stormy conditions we didn't want to go out, and we also didn't have the skill level to be surfing those waves. But I just went out to go watch the waves from the jet ski, which was pretty crazy and was like an experience that I'm not gonna forget, being inside of 30 meter waves, the crazy feeling. When that storm passed, the one storm that everybody still could surf, there was another storm forecasted. I was sheltered in the marina because I was sleeping in my van and I was parked next to a wall, which was at the end of the day really lucky, because that was the strongest storm in the history of Portugal, with up to 208 kilometers per hour winds, and it literally destroyed everything. The entire forests in Nazaré, like the entire regions, they all were like completely destroyed. The forest Nazaré itself was like, shops were broken, roofs were broken, everything, cars flipped. It was a disaster. And obviously all the surfing got banned straight away, because all the lifeguards and every rescue person was helping rebuilding Nazaré, getting all the sand from the roads, fixing roofs, and it was a big community work. And then therefore I also couldn't train anymore. And then there was a storm after that again, so I think there were like 7 or 8 storms in a row, so it was almost 2 months of storm. And then I had to leave Nazaré. I couldn't be there anymore because I had to do some work. And so at the end of the season I basically only could be in the water in Nazaré with flat water, no waves, which was a bit disappointing and also quite frustrating. But obviously nobody could have predicted all these storms. Usually we're looking forward to the storms because there's gonna be big swells, but not obviously storms that destroy everything. Then obviously it's not so fun. Yeah, well, I hope I can maybe get some summer swells that might be bigger, or some beginning of the season. I'm definitely preparing everything for October, so I can be a lot more in the water and actually get some nice big waves surfed and not just towing on flat waters. If you have enjoyed this video, my name is Robin, trying to become a big wave surfer. I'm from Switzerland, so it's difficult because we don't have an ocean, but it's a slow progress, but it's going